Oh yeah!
Alright, hope everybody's having a good one. Welcome to Planet Coaster 2 with Cookie Pirate. Today we're going to mess around with the Tropical Park and the Viking Park a little bit, perhaps. So yeah, let's go ahead and kick it off in here, and let's just see kind of what we can come up with for a little bit. A band player, welcome. So sorry I took so long. I just started. What are you talking about? So here we are. We left off over there at the station. So I have some ideas for what I want to do with this, although I'm not sure if I want to actually implement them in this specific park, or if I want to just create a new one and kind of incorporate those changes into a design of a new park and carry over the rides and some other scenery pieces and stuff like that. Oh, we got a foot chase. He escaped. He just barely outran the guard. Oh, man. Yeah, it is pretty busy over here. So I actually thought of something. I want to check something real quick. Let me go into my creations, and I want to grab... Nope, not that. Where is... There it is. But that actually doesn't quite take up as big of a footprint as I thought it would. So that is actually a viability for... Oh, that fits very nicely right over here. I think I might actually have an idea. So, this is the flying coaster that I took from the mythology park that I started and haven't really done anything with. And what I've thought of doing is implementing it into this park as kind of a manta ray or a stingray sort of ride. For a couple reasons. Number one, we don't have any real inverted or flying coasters. We've got the Impulse, which is inverted, but that doesn't count as a large scale invert or flyer. And also the manta ray is actually pretty popular in terms of game pieces and the theming, and it just also fits the theme of this area pretty well. If we're talking about sea creatures, we have, this is more of a monster, but we have a shark and we have a stingray. We could even use some of the aquatic pieces in some of these areas. This actually places pretty well. It would probably require a little bit of modification, but I'm considering using that here. The only thing I'm hesitant about is because I kind of wanted to set this out as some sort of like a treasure area for the pirate area. But honestly, we could do that on the opposite side, or we could just relocate that. So, and also having it right up against the cliff right here, I don't know how effective that would really be. I think that guard needs to go on a diet. He was booking it pretty fast. JP, what's going on? Where's the T3 at? T3 sucks! Yeah, so I'm not totally sure if I'm gonna use that there. Alright, let me go through these. So I'm doing my school project in PC2. Oh, that must be nice. Clear out those. Never even had that option. I mean, honestly, PC2, well, no, PC2 definitely did not. PC1 didn't even exist when I graduated from high school, so. Working on the Autumn Park, alright. I thought about doing a new one, but I decided not to right now. It's for our economics unit. Oh, wow, okay. Kind of an interesting economics project. But hey. It was still pretty neat. Yeah, so a couple things that I would want to reprofile. I don't understand how that is as lopsided as it is right there. There's something to fix. And probably just the profiling of some of these hills here. I'm really not sure how long I'm going to be on this evening. This could end up being a relatively short stream, but I don't know exactly, so we'll just see. This is cool back here, how this has turned out, though. Like, this area just looks gorgeous after all the terrain work that we did. So we've got to decide what to do with this area here. But I'm really thinking about just moving some stuff. Somebody's stuck. There we go. That was pretty cool. So let's see here. Oh, this is about the thinnest I've seen the line for this coaster in a while. One possibility is actually taking the surf coaster and moving it up toward more to the front middle of the park. You might do away with the water park area entirely. And, well, I mean, not permanently get rid of it. I'd like to try to keep this. Particularly where the turnaround from. Sorry, the Mako coaster here passes in front of it, so I'd really like to keep that location. But we'll see. And then that would give us more room to kind of expand out this way, kind of with like a main street sort of theme. And there's some more shops, because right now you just walk into the park and there's like nothing. There's 2 statues and 3 directions to go. Left, right, or straight ahead for the water park. So I'd really like to redo all of this up here. Add some shops, add some restaurants, some facilities, maybe even redo the entrances. Give ourselves a little bit more room. Ah, look at that. It's starting to get pretty cluttered over here. Ooh. We could definitely do some scenery work over here to the coaster. We could do some tunnels, kind of give these more of hill effects for keeping the coaster in the same spot. I would like to rework just a couple aspects of it where it's not really totally straight, like it's misprofiled right here. Maybe rework that a little bit. Maybe some fountains up over here, something like that. Not many people in the lazy river right now. 5? Yeah. More people on the deck, though. Not over here, but over here they're going for the lounge chairs and... Oh yeah, I forgot we added this. One of the drop rings. It said 65 people going on it. But the Gerstlauer's actually got a pretty decent line right now. So that's a good sign there's some activity over here. I wonder about the lazy river. It's not really sending out much. Okay. And it's got a trickle of riders. It's the mine train. Yeah, it's doing alright. That's full. That train going out is either full or almost full. Uh-oh. Hold on. Uh-huh. Yeah, right there. Oh, she was happy. It was definitely her right there, and that got caught on camera. Yeah. Out! It's another thing we could figure out. But if we're moving all the water stuff, including the pools, then... Oh. Tell you what, I'm going to switch over to the Viking Park for a little bit. Let me just save that there. Figure a little change of pace. We've done the tropical park a lot. Alright, let's switch over to this. It's actually been a little while since I've done this park, so... Hey, Bromik, welcome. Good to see you on tonight. Hey, yeah, you too. It's good to see you again. Alright. Yeah, let's get that fixed up. Let's go through these notifications. Let's get those fixed up. Let's get that fixed. Still looks like a few other generators we just need to touch up. I might even do what I did in the tropical park. Set out an area and just set generators up top. And then they're all out of the way. Yeah, because we're taking some pretty considerable penalties. Okay, that's for the coaster. It's not a big hurry to get all of these fixed, but why not just get them, you know, caught up? I think we will want that. Yeah. Is that going to dump the queues or just pause it? Alright, looks like it just pauses it. Yeah, okay. Full line right there. Oh, by the way, T3 sucks! Alright, we'll clear those. We can clear these. And we got everything almost in there. Let's get the restrooms cleaned. Alright, and there we can clear all of those out. Crime caught on camera. Ah, somebody picked a pocket. Oh, there they go. Get her. Oh, come on. Yep. Ah! She escaped. Wow, just barely. Oh, wow. Alright, so the last time we were in this park, I actually forgot that we did this. We built this Vekoma tilt. And I'm not that happy with how it came out, to be honest. Um, did we test it? Oh, yeah. Yeah, we did. Those stats are actually okay. Yeah, you know what? I suppose we can just go ahead and connect it. Now what we will do is go through and we're going to edit some sections of the track. Just mainly with the supports. Mainly where there's just a lot of them. That looks kind of neat, actually. Those off. Hey, Strawberry Jam, how are you? Yeah, that works a bit better. Now we'll go through kind of on some of these turns and maybe take a couple stray supports out. Keep those two. Maybe those two off. Alright, Sea Serpent element, and then we just have this section back here. Low to the ground, we could take a couple of these. Everyone have their turkeys for Thanksgiving, or for Thursday who celebrate Thanksgiving, that is. No, I'm not doing that. I mean, I celebrate Thanksgiving, but I don't cook a turkey. I might do burgers, I don't know. Doesn't really sound like typical Thanksgiving food, but you know what, I don't care. Alright, and let's come through, cut these. Oh, come on, there we go. Alright. Those two. We could actually turn the catwalk on here for the brakes. And then drive tires into the station. Actually makes enough sense. Right there. So what we'll do here is cut the track support off there. We'll leave that one on. We'll turn that one off. Alright, and that looks a lot cleaner overall with the supports. What y'all's first time going upside down on a roller coaster? Super duper looper at Hershey Park. with that one loop. And then the next time was Alpengeist at Busch Gardens with 6 inversions and just one of the bat crazy coasters, inverted coasters, I should say. As one of the most intense, I think, that you could pick. Drachenfire? Really? Interesting. Okay. We will have to test this again. I want to go ahead and try to get... as I'm looking at that, it's going to be a little bit of a weird profile right here. Alright. Do I want to shift this? What can I say? I'm old? No. No, I'm more so alluding to the fact that, that was your first looper, like... I mean, number one, it was not around very long, but also, it was a, pretty intense coaster. If, I remember right. I never went on it. I was gonna see about possibly shifting this over. I know we did a little bit of terrain work. We also could raise it just slightly so that it sits entirely above the ground. Although, this first drop is above ground level, this one here is not. So, potential terrain spot? I don't know. I'm a young fellow, so my first is SpongeBob SquarePants Rock Bottom Plunge. Yeah, that's fair. Nickelodeon universe, yeah. Alright, I think we can honestly leave this just where it is and kind of screen it. We'll probably redo the path right here to get this to straighten out. Might redo the path over this way. And need to paint it and theme it. My wife, now ex-wife, and I love Drachenfire. We were sad when we went back and out, it was gone. Oh, man. Yeah, I know that had a pretty rough reputation. But some people swore by it. Oh, found out. Okay. Yeah. You know, one thing about this park that makes it tough is, unlike the tropical park, this is really not divided up into different themed areas. Everything's just kind of all thrown around. Yeah. Man. Let's place an entrance. Let's go with back there. Gonna place the exit. Oh no. We gotta switch station. Alright, that's the exit side, yeah, so we're still good there. Was also my first gray out. Whoa. The only coaster I grayed out on was the laser at Dorney Park. I didn't get to ride the laser, and it was running while I was there. I just didn't get to go on it. I really wish I had. Gotta figure out a name for this coaster. Alright, let's turn the priority queue on and we'll put that there. And I've got an idea for how I want to run this. Right after the first loop. Now that I look at it, it's weird that it grays people out because it's not that impressive. Well, what it is the actual vertical G-force that you're feeling would cause people to gray out. And if it's a very short spike or if it's actually sustained. And it also, I mean, it depends on certain physiological conditions too. I mean, some people might be, you know, by nature are able to withstand higher G-forces. Other people, you can actually get experience dealing with them. So, that can be a factor. Alexander, what's going on? Just found out my mouse broke. Oh man, that sucks. Can't even play anymore without it. Ah, yep, time to get a new mouse. The good thing is they're not that expensive. Okay. What do I want to theme? Somebody give me an idea for a theme for this Vekoma tilt. While I'm at it, let's do a little solar panel work. We're gonna tear all of this up. We're gonna leave the bridge in place. Make it more nature. Add tons of trees, make a mountain on the lift. So almost more like a terrain coaster. I don't really know about that for this. I mean, I can kind of see where you're coming from, but I already have a terrain coaster in the form of the mine train. And let's attach that. Ah, come on. Link up. No. Alright, we'll just do that. Huh. And we'll just have to relocate a couple benches and a couple garbage cans. It's not too tough. What about Beowulf can make it like flying through a Viking village? Ooh. Yeah, I had actually done that when we did the the dive coaster, and we tore up. I'm almost thinking we could clear these and just make a straight shot across through here. But it almost seems like something like that would be better for a different type of coaster. I don't know, I could be wrong. Okay. Alright, so we gotta test the coaster. Let it run its cycle. So we'll probably branch path out this way. And honestly, what I'm thinking is just something relatively simple. We're gonna go angle snap on, and I want straight, not curved. Okay. I want this to hit right at ground level. Oh, right about. Alright. And the next thing I think we'll do... Oh, I don't know. Just gonna say, do one of our octagons. Kind of right back here. I don't know, we could do a smaller one. But my thought is to run a path out here to a plaza and have the queue just basically start at the plaza and just run underneath the station and come back up. Alright. This ride should be done testing. Okay, yeah, test results are the same. Track didn't change. Or the layout, I should say. Okay. Just have to connect the entrance. Alright, let's do... Yeah, we're gonna do that there. Now we'll run that out that way. It doesn't line up perfectly, but that's... no, you know what? Yeah, let's see, here's the tricky thing. Could pull those two pieces up and just try to line them up a little bit better. Oh my god, it's the man, the myth, the legend, you cookie pirate, you're my hero, I want to be like you one day. What's going on, Dale? Oh, man. Yeah, it's good to be back. I took another break that was a bit lengthier than I had originally planned on. Just have not really been up to it the last few days. Someone's in a good mood because his team beat the Steelers. I saw that. Alright. So now that we've got that set, the next thing, and see, this is looking a little bit wonky, but we can do something about that. So what I'm going to do... What's with the short break between streams today? Or you mean just... like the last few days? Without Aaron Rodgers, yeah. Alright, I want to get a station placed. So we could either go with wood or stone. Or we could do a combination. You know what? Let's see, that is 6 tiles wide. 3 tiles across. You know what? This station might actually work from the cable lift. So let's see here. Oh, it is actually too long. Well. Alright, well here's what we're going to do with that. I'm not going to align it. I'm just going to duplicate. This park is going to go down in the history books. I don't think so. I'd say not like the tropical park. That park, I got into it earlier, and I was just so frustrated with it. And then what we need to do is just try to take a single section out. Actually leave that in place. Take that one window out. Take that out. Okay, then what we're going to do is grab everything on this side of the building. And make sure nothing over here got selected. It doesn't look like it. I think we're good. Well, add that one piece. And we're just going to snap it into place just like that there. Okay. There were actually 2 of those right there. Now the next thing we're going to do is pick this up. And just move. And now we're going to attach it to the station. And to get the elevation right, we're just gonna eyeball it a little bit. I think we go a little lower. Well, actually, tell you what, we're gonna put it up above ground just for right now. Kind of like that. And we're gonna do a little bit of editing. So, right here, we're gonna clear this out and clear that up top. Okay, so that's actually probably a little bit too high. Alright. Let's do this. And then we're going to switch to Viking wooden, and we're going to grab the, come on, going to grab the top pieces and attach them this way. Make sure they're on the back. They are. And that little decoration thing is sticking just a little bit over the edge. It's negligible, so I'm not even going to worry about it. We have... Oh, hold on. So we actually have that piece. Oh, yeah, the floor pieces. Okay, those have to be... So these are going to have to be shifted, actually. So I just want to grab these floor pieces. We don't need them. Not right now. Oh, they don't have them over there, probably from the chain. Or chairlift. So we're going to take that out now. And we're going to take these two out. Everything's going to have to come down just a little bit. So, let me come back here and just look at this quick. Oh yeah, these pieces, yep, sure enough, they are just a little bit high. So we're going to grab these 2-meter pieces, take them out. And these are going to go down, I believe, 1 meter. Excuse me. No, Dale, it wasn't. It was off a little bit because the wall was actually running right through the coaster track. So we would have to go with like a 1 meter half wall piece for that. Those are tricky to deal with. Alright, that there's okay. Ah! Crooked. Alright, so we're just gonna do this. Cheat just a little bit. Try to get that to line up somewhere. How to get it to point? Like, man, that looked perfect right there. Everything you do is perfect in my heart. Man, I appreciate that. But this is gonna be a pain because we're gonna have to rotate these. Alright, so here's what I'm gonna do. Advanced move, and we're going to turn snap distance by ½ meter. And angle snap. So we're gonna go with a 90-degree rotation. Okay, Celine Dion song. Yeah, my heart will go on. Oh no, not the freaking Titanic. Oh, come on. Oh, hold on. So now we're actually going to turn that down to 0.82. And now it should snap in place. Boo! It's just barely off. Alright, so here's how I'm going to do this. Now we're going to turn that off. And shift it just into position. I really don't like the fact that these things don't align as building pieces like the standard width do. Alright, but here's what we're going to do. Advanced move and duplicate. And then we're just going to slide it. We know they're laterally lined up perfectly. Was that there? Is that a gap? Ah. It's probably just very slightly rotationally off, but I don't really care enough to go through the hassle of doing all that mess. So what I'm gonna do, the next thing, this actually should be relatively easy because they're attached. Because the Wizards of Oz. Near, far, wherever you are. Point me to a lifeboat. I'm with you on that one. Oops. Just knocked something over in my kitchen. The door was big enough for him. She was a selfish. Fill up the blank. Yeah. Alright, anyway, back to this. We actually could do full meter pieces here. No, I say full width 1 meter pieces. And these will snap into place. We'll just do 2 of them. Come on. Oh, and you know what? I think that actually... Oh, there's a little bit of artifact clipping. But I think that looks better overall. So what we're going to do is just copy these pieces right here. And because they have pieces that are aligned to the grid, we can rotate. Hold on. And shift them over at the same height. They are good. We'll clear these out right here. I clear that floor piece out. We'll come through and fix all of this here. Looks great. Yeah, well, I appreciate it. Alright, copy. We're gonna shift that up. This is a 2-meter piece stacked. Now we can go with a 4-meter wood panel. So let's grab that right here. Make sure it's lined up on the right side. Yeah, there we go. Okay, yeah, that's looking a lot better. Alright, it's 2-meter. We will want 1-meter stone pieces down here. Okay. And that's actually at the right height. Did I name it? I was away for a bit earlier. I did not. I saw your Beowulf suggestion, kind of like building the town through it, and then I just got distracted. I suppose we could do one. Oh, that's actually still just barely. The whole thing's barely above ground. Okay. Well, whenever we clear out bases for the oh, come on. Whoa! No. Oh, man. Oh, that's actually at the right height. You gotta see this one coastie called the Chuckinator. Oh my gosh. Blech. You know, honestly, too, we could just do some terrain work to bring this whole thing up, rather than worry about all the columns being... Because we have all of this at the proper height. So... you know what? We're just gonna... Just gonna grab all of these lowest, oh, no, not that. Not the outside columns. See, we're good there, actually. Now we are going to just duplicate. Line it up exactly where it was. And that's a 1 meter, so we should go 2 meters down. Yeah. Yeah, there we are. And if we wanted to get any of these columns down... Yeah, let's actually... Oh, that's fine. We have any other floating columns? No, that one's attached to the ground. That one's on the ground. That one's on the ground. Oh, so it was just one that was a little high up. Okay. Alright, that there works. Oh. Yeah. So if we want to run Q underneath the station, this is going to be the tricky thing. Ah. Okay. Alright, here's where we're going to have to get a little bit creative, I think. Give me just a sec. Oh. Yeah, it's all stone walls. We're gonna have to add windows if we're gonna... Yeah, if we're gonna add any sort of... What was that there? I think that actually looks kind of neat. No, fail. Ah. Now we need to set that lower. I've been working on a coaster for a week. Tormento will open before mine. Oh, man. I know the feeling, though. Alright, and that's okay, because the... No, that's above these supports, too. Golly. No, so they need to be down here. Okay. Clear these upper ones out. Yeah, so that's the height this needs to be at. Is he looking at the ceiling yet? No. Alright, and I think what we're going to do is actually on this side here, going to run the priority line. Now we can actually remove that clipping artifact wall. So what I'll actually do over here is segment this out. So these are 1 meter pieces. Oh wow, okay. Alright. Alright. Now we'll get arches. And that looks like it's at the right height that it should be at. And let's check this side over here. Looks like it's actually just a tad bit below, which is fine. Did I get Flight Sim 24 set up? Not yet. I need to. So I'm actually going to have to reinstall Windows at some point. and kind of reinitialize all of my drives. Because when I built this computer, and I didn't even realize it until after the fact, 2 of my drives they're installed, they're recognized, but they're not usable because they weren't set up. And I want to get Windows on one of those 2. So rather than actually like try to copy and paste everything, I don't think that's actually possible. I think I'm just going to reinstall it on that other drive. Reinstall all my games, add the flight sim at that time. That and your Discord server, but I'm not ordering you. Glad you're a little more passive about it. Oh, man. I really do need to do that, though. Alright, 1 meter piece over that. Okay. So what we'll do is run the priority queue up through this. We'll have it come up and around the staircase and tie into the gate there. Let me look at that code in just a little bit. That's the easier one. Alright, over here we're gonna do this side. Ooh, excuse me, I'm sorry about that. I'm the queen of passive aggressive. Alright, so that's where we're actually going to place that. Yeah. We'll place it there. Shift it. Yeah. Half meter. Not worried about the... And we'll go with a 1 meter piece right there. My bad, just throwing codes out like a hacker over here. Nah, it's fine. I mean, I at least know what they're for. So yeah, just hold on a minute. And we'll get to it. Alright. Let's come around. Place that. That is over the ceiling height. What in the world? Okay. So maybe does this actually have to come down? I don't think these people are going to be too tall to hit their heads on the ceiling. Or on the arch, the door arch. And we certainly could go through these 2 meter wall pieces. This is why we have those there, though. That they're already covered up. Start throwing money this way. I'll take 10s and Alright, so here's what we're gonna do, is grab these slightly, not that, this, the wall piece. Come on. And we're gonna take these out. Oh, come on! I clicked on that by mistake. Okay. Oh, with the... Alright, I want to check something here. If we get rid of that, and we go with a larger, how does... Oh, that actually doesn't look bad. Yeah, so let's actually do that. So we're gonna take these up. RAC, RAC, city, RAC, RAC, city, beesh. Oh my gosh. Start throwing money, I'll take tens. Oh, I saw that. Use the Medusa frozen people to gauge. I got some... Oh, man. I mean, hopefully this... Oh, that's nice, actually, because now it kind of serves as a... Not quite floor, but definitely up to ceiling height. And they, I mean, they line up at the right... Yeah. And we can do just, 1 meter pieces on... We could even... I don't know if I really want to do the windows on that side, but... Come on. The proximity to these is definitely a little bit of a challenge as well. Anyway, I was gonna say, I know a good way to insult somebody. On the topic of Medusa. Wait, hold on, are these off from the... What? Oh, that doesn't look right, hold on. Yeah, they're okay. Yeah. Alright, yeah. Actually, we're gonna leave this one covered because, the staircase right there. So let's just do this. Shift it down. Anyway. Yeah. Anybody you want to insult, just tell them that they could turn Medusa to stone. Oh, be nice to each other. Alright, yeah, there we go. Alright, so we've got a gap in the building for the regular queue to run through. Now we just need to tie it in somehow. So what I think we're gonna do is actually run... Oh, it may not fit right under here. Okay. Might be pulling... Yeah. Nope. Oh, I didn't mean for it to... Oh! Well, I took those two stamps out, it did. Okay. Well, the priority queue is going to be easy because we know that that's coming through this side. So what I actually just want to do is set that up. We'll worry about the style here a little bit later. Come on! And that there actually looks like it has come out at a relatively good angle. A little bit too steep. Oh. Alright. Straight section. Trying to get a bump stop. Well, we could have probably gone further with that, but whatever. Not enough clearance right there. This is always the challenge right here. Let's try this here. Here's my goal. I want to get as Dan Wolf on here for one of these streams. I heard on his channel today that Frontier will be announcing new content soon. Yeah, I would hope so. Hey, welcome back. How does that interfere? Somebody explain that to me. Alright, we're gonna do this differently. Gonna have it come out there, and we're gonna have it go up into the staircase. Right away. Oh, look at that. We made $1,287,000. Wow. Money, 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 money. Money! Select a curve. It actually seems to fit better with the pointed because then you get the like the point snapping to actually line up and so that's gonna have to come up even. What the world is going on with this? Like, this is bonkers. Is that how the cookie crumbles? Well, clearly not. Yeah. Having to do like every tile. No, I know, Dale, but I mean, I try not to just because we do have some younger guests, and I try not to be a bad influence. See, but I just don't like how this is triggering a warning of being in the way for almost everything. Like, that's pretty annoying. What I really wish they would do is go the other way up part way, then turn facing the entrance for the final incline. Oh, yeah. Except for some reason, it's just... See, and you can't do a grid like you can with the regular, you know, paths and stuff like that. Building these is just not intuitive, and it's one of my bigger gripes about the game. Jimpers, how are ya? It's just really becoming kind of a mind-boggler right now. See, why is that even just... Yeah, no, they really... I would really like to see them rework the queue paths here. It doesn't respect elevation, it's not doing the bump. And if we do that, I'm just gonna tie these. That does... But now it's in the way. So I'm just gonna stick with the same. You see what I mean right here? That section is too steep. This is a pretty simple science experiment? No. This is freaking rocket science. It doesn't like that either. Oh, this is just... You know what? Come on. Huh. This is terrible. They need an autocomplete for stairs like they have for ride tracks. I agree. I mean, this is just mildly infuriating right now. They need a Brawlmick option where he comes in and just builds queue lines and exits for rides. That's a one hell of a DLC idea. Oh yeah, see, that's crossing right over itself. That's too steep to do anything with. And that's in the way. I don't know, right here. I'd buy for sure, yeah. Man, this is just ludicrous. And then to think we gotta do it for the other side. Alright, this is what we're doing. Turn on curve. No, I don't want to do curve though, because it's gonna mess up the angle. Mildly, I'm getting anxious and I'm not building it. Just feel bad for struggling Cookie. For the love of God. Dale, what if God told me to build right angles? See, it doesn't even want to line up to here, though. Like, it doesn't stop at that natural point. Oh, this is ridiculous. Well, then God bless you. Yeah. Oh, please tell me. Okay, now that's being sent underground. Too steep? What is too steep? Oh. Come on. Alright, nope. So long as he doesn't tell you to build an arc. Oh, man. That's like low-key. Like, yeah, Cookie can build some of the world's greatest roller coasters, but don't let him build an arc in case the world floods. Oh, dang. This is just really becoming problematic, though. So I think what we're going to have to do is come out one further. And somehow that is still saying it's in the way. Alright. Does anyone else mean scream click when it's gray, meaning good to go? Yeah, the problem is you have to watch the red. Because half the time you can't even see it. Like it's... What is going on with this? They're not even going in the... Oh, why? Yeah, that doesn't look very good, but you know what? It works! I'm probably only going to stream for another 30 minutes or so. So many points when it's good. First he's screaming at the bears, and now he's screaming at path building, your poor wife. Oh. That's going over the wall. Man. I really wish they had better tools for alignment to, like these grids. When you do building pieces, they should make it... I want to do bad things when I watch this part of my favorite content. Don't do it! Intervention! Alright. No, we're gonna come back through here. And I think we're actually gonna try to exit out this side just to fill the space in the middle of the building. So we'll go to that, and if we angle it outward, and we're just gonna stop it right there. And that is not very well lined up. So we're gonna take that up. That's not angled well either. Come back here. This is the problem I run into all the time. And yeah, you know what? That's closer. It's not perfect. Good enough. This one actually should be easier, and that might sound counterintuitive. I am going to suggest we go throughout some vandals and leave this for another night. I think I've got it, actually. Just bear with me. This side actually should be considerably easier. Except for the height. Yeah, like, why is it sloping downward like that? It just makes zero sense. What I really think they should do is find a way to be able to place queue line and paths kind of within the footprint of a building and make them stamped to the same grid. That would be so nice, because then your floors underneath like a building like this are going to be perfectly lined up. You know, stuff like that. And that would be just a really good quality of life improvement in this game. One I think is highly needed. Alright, did I place that too low? Yeah, we did. I'm bearing with you, just feel your blood pressure percolating. Yeah. Boom, boom. get the heart rate meter. Not even just the blood pressure meter, just the heart rate meter. Yeah, okay, we got that there. Alright, now we'll go slap these in these gaps right here. That's what I think the issue is. Split for on. Oh, split from building. Out here, we're gonna run. Well, that went up way too much. Or I'm an idiot. Bromik the Builder will let me know if that's not a thing. Not for path, I don't think it is. You can't attach path to building, I'm pretty sure. Now your kids show on PBS. Hey, but at least it's not Cookie the Builder. Cookie the Builder. Can we fix it or build it? Cookie the Builder. No, we can't. Yes, you are, and you're sponsored by Dale. Oh. Congratulations, that might be a dubious honor. Alright, we're done. I'm done ripping my hair out. Time to open Tipper Coaster 2. There's no path to it and guests can't. Oh, yeah, okay, because we gotta run these back over here. Yeah, never mind. So if we run it under here, is it going to interfere? Oh, oh, come on! It did cut it off. You know what? I'm just going to pick this computer up and throw it. Actually, I'm not going to do that. Build bald Cookie. Let me run that just out to here and run it this way. Maybe we'll have some luck. I don't know. Oh, it did not separate this time, so I think we're actually good. And now we can run it kind of the way that I wanted to. Which is Elkhorn. That's an oatmeal cookie. Hey, don't diss oatmeal cookies. Those things are great. And we'll run an angle there. Now we'll cut that back around. Run an angle like that. That works. You know what? They're connected. That's all I really care about right now. I can't believe I spent all that time trying to figure that path out. I mean, we did the building work too, but still, it's like, good lord. Alright, somebody stuck. I can't even pick him up. Oh, she got kicked out. Good. Well, I said the crime is a lot less significant in this park than it is in the tropical park, so... Alright, you know what? Let's just get it open and give people something to do. Oh, we'll just go ahead and adjust the timing. Peanut butter or lemon cookies? Ooh, I love lemon. Peanut butter ones are good too. We'll mess with the scenery and all that. Chairlift got stopped again. The delinquent people don't want to mess with the Viking squad. Yeah. Alright, chairlift is running again. That's weird. See if people are even gonna... Looks too scary. What? Yeah, nobody's even on it yet. Probably nobody's really that eager to go get on it. Probably because the prestige is lower than a lot of other coasters in the park. I bet you with some scenery, that would go up. Sad cookie. Alright. I'm actually gonna save this. I'll think about a name and a theme. I do like the idea of the village. And I'm gonna just jump into this real quick before... Ooh, excuse me, hiccup. Before I get off. I did turn the price down. Yeah, that is the weird thing. These guests kill me. I know, right? Alright, we're loading this up here. And I just kind of want to look around at a couple things. So, I am kind of leaning more and more, every time I think about it, toward just starting a new park. But carrying all or almost all of these rides and pools over, and then just doing some of the scenery work and stuff. That would just allow for a little bit more of an intuitive layout. If I did do that in this actual park, in this specific file, what I think I would do is build the land out some more for kind of more of a main street area, and then tie in the path like back over here. Would have path run out this way, tie in over here, and just run a big circle around the park, kind of like I had. The center would not really be for the water park. We would actually put that in a corner somewhere, kind of on the main path, so to speak. And that would leave us a lot of, a lot more, I should say, a lot more room kind of on the inside for, you know, rides, scenery, shops, stuff like that. And then I could just have like a lake with a, honestly, I was thinking like one of Polynesian mountains like this, kind of being right in the middle of the map with the water around it, and have your fireworks show there and everything. So I've not really decided on that. One other thing I thought about is if I go in and grab my, right here, the flying coaster, and place that over here. That actually fits pretty well, but it just doesn't really fit the theming all that great. Kind of like to do a little bit more of an expansive pirate-themed area. I mean, we do have a lot of land for it. We've got most of this. We may reuse that for something else, but almost all of this over here, and we've got most of this back here, so it actually is a pretty sizable amount of land. And then I freaking love this tropical crime-ridden. Hey, the crime's going down. Check out so much history here. Check out the coasting code. I'm not trying to be overwhelming. No biggie if it's a no. No, we can do it. I'll go up and grab it here in a minute. Because I'm just kind of brainstorming and talking through some ideas. What I would do is actually take this surf coaster up and probably pipe most of the water out. Like, make it land again. And turn all of this more into, like, a Polynesian jungle sort of theme in the back. Make it a little bit more contiguous. I built a wall around your park last night? What? And then we would put the surf coaster more up front. Kind of next to a big mountain in the middle of the park. Or like a surf and boardwalk themed area. I'm thinking if we could go with like 6 great themed areas throughout the park. Started to say good and great at the same time. But we could do like sea creatures, monsters. You could do pirate, jungle, surf and boardwalk, and I still haven't forgotten about the volcano theme that we could do. And then we could do something in the... Good thing winter is coming. Hey, Maria. That's why crime is down. What do you do? Huh? Crime caught on camera. Nobody to catch the person. Atlantis. Yeah! I think that would actually more so fit, like, the aquatic theme. Yeah, smash the table. Way to go. Oh, wait! Hold on a second. What happened to this table here? How did that disappear? That doesn't make sense. That was odd. There we go. serving club sandwiches, lasagna, salads, and curries. I wish you could change the menu items. I mean, I know you can customize like what they have, but to be able to change like the pictures and stuff. Just kidding about the wall. Clearly your crime problem hasn't gone away. Oh! Bad. Alright. This will be the last thing we do. Let me go up and get that code for you. I know I've made this like a much lower key stream. Chuckinator. Alright, we'll put this in a new park. Ooh, full flight ride skin. Oh, that looks actually pretty neat. Kind of like a spaceship. Just kind of caught my eye there. Yeah, there's some pretty interesting stuff. Ice cream. So we don't all have withdrawal. Do you know when you might be on next? Most likely tomorrow. I'm actually not going to work tomorrow, so... Ha, Maria, all pickpocketers stayed inside. Alright, let's go on just a blank sandbox. I'm probably gonna do Flight Sim tomorrow, and then perhaps a bit of this. Oh, it's one of the Intamin LSM Blitz models. Ooh. Alright, looking forward to seeing this. Oh, yes! Look at that music. Give us some homework when you have a hiatus. Oh, cool. It's one of those demon knots. Incline dive loop, interesting. You don't really see those. Alright, that was pretty cool. So it's got a fun layout. Look at those ratings. That's pretty good. So I really like the launch up into this kind of unique... It's not really a top hat, but... I'm not even sure what you would call this, but up into this... It's an an outer banked curve. And then you drop back down into... that. Nope. So that's your demonic knot right there. This is like one of those Norwegian loops that doesn't fully go upside down. There's your demonic knot. Another launch. Got a very nice top hat airtime hill. And then the Cobra roll, 0G. Pop a airtime. This is a really interesting inclined dive loop. It's a flop hat. Oh, that's funny. And up into a little bit of brakes, and then just a few airtime hills coming into the final. Fun ride. That actually, like, I'd go bonkers over something like this. Couple things to watch out for. Your forces are, this is pretty extreme. 7.5 G's on those, max vertical G's. -2 on the airtime. That's pretty awesome. Your laterals are really high. Those are fine. 7 inversions. Good amount of airtime, which is really neat for this type of coaster. It's not something you would expect, but as a pleasant surprise whenever you get airtime on something like that. So yeah, I really like this. Your mom's extreme. Ooh. So I think this should be more exciting because you're higher up, and the launch should be more exciting. Yeah, so there's a couple moments where it gets a little bit, probably because of the G's. I thank you for making my coaster make sense. So let's go with the verticals. I'm trying to see where you're. Was there? Probably approaching 6 right there. And that's pretty high through there. So there's a lot of moments that your G-forces are actually pretty high. But I think your most extreme is going to be right here and right here. I would try to temper out some of those if you could. Oh, it's a collab. Awesome. Yeah, so a few spots where your verticals probably need to be tempered. And then your laterals are going to be high on that, just based on how sharp the turns are. Ah, yeah, right here. Yep, so coming out of that, I would make that a little bit more gradual of a turn if possible. It's probably tough because of the positioning of the demonic knot. So you'd want to probably sweep that out wider. And then that would kind of throw your angle off for that part of the ride. So that would be... yeah, that would be a little bit tricky to figure out, but that's where your laterals are. You just really not, I don't think a whole lot that you can do with this. It's just the nature of that type of element. Jimpers, this is Dale and Brawlmick, I guess, worked together on a Intamin Blitz. So yeah, a lot of really cool elements though. Yeah, the fear goes up there with the launch. That's... yeah, your nausea is kind of high going up over that. Probably because of the extreme G-forces experienced right there. But no, overall, this is really neat. This is a ride that I think I would have so much fun on. Just kind of try to temper those G's down just a little bit. tweaked. So I think Dale built it and Bromik kind of modified it a bit. We'll do the POV again. Actually gonna do it from the, yeah, you know what? We're going back row this time. If you don't scare them, they'll keep breaking tables. Whoa. Alright. It's always actually quite fun for me watching POVs from the back seat. Just because the ride experience from the front versus the back is just so much different. And they actually do kind of resemble, you know, or I should say replicate those differences pretty nicely within this. So. You did make a Discord the other day. Oh man, even Jimpers. Oh, here we go. I'm gonna get made fun of right now. Even Jimpers beat me to the punch. Haha. I was actually planning on doing that this week. When I'm off, so. We'll definitely get something set up. Anyone is interested in joining, I have no problem posting the invite code. I'm fine with it. So I broke the 2-hour mark. That's gonna be about it for me tonight. I'm gonna get up and do some stuff. I am off work tomorrow, which is pretty great. So I do have a few things I need to do, but I think I will do some flight sim. Discord sucks. Oh, Dale trying to get the bait. But yeah, I'm gonna try to do some flight sim, and then I'll probably end up doing this tomorrow as well. So you might have to copy and paste it into your browser. Yeah, you probably would. Yeah, this is a really cool coaster again. Hey, Minecraft, what's going on? Alright, let me get back into... I'm actually just about to call it an evening, but I can hang out for a few minutes. Alright, Bromik, have a great evening. It was good to see you. Just checking out the Planet Coaster Mods server. And saw Yomeganis in voice chat randomly. Oh! I haven't seen him in a little bit. I didn't even know he was in that. Well, no, I would imagine he was, probably, because I remember at least one of his coasters, I couldn't get it to work. Yeah. Yeah, no, you're welcome to hang out for a little bit. I'm just messing around. Probably gonna jump up in the next 5 or 10 minutes. Ah, that's pretty cool, Jimpers. Ah. Allergies are getting to me a little bit. We've had unseasonably warm weather. It's been in the like mid-70s the last couple days. He needs a break. Did he get to his staff room? Come on. Alright, we're gonna give him a shortcut. Because I want to make sure he gets his break. Alright, there he goes. Let's get you a shortcut. Don't want you missing your break. Coasters in PC2. Yeah, you can post the link if you want. So yeah, I really got to figure out what I want to do in terms of the future of this park. Really planning out some stuff. And it's already almost 8. Oh, time goes by. So I will be doing some flight sim tomorrow. I most likely will be doing this as well. But I'm gonna go ahead and jump off for the evening. It was good to be back on. I appreciate you all hanging out, and we'll pick back up tomorrow. And yes, I don't know about Tuesday and Wednesday since I'm working. Possibly Wednesday. I'll do something. I don't know about Tuesday. And then, of course, Thursday's the holiday, but I'm gonna be here at the house. So, I most likely will be on. Alright, man. Have a good evening. Thanks for stopping in. But yeah, so we'll be doing a variety of stuff over the next few days. I mean, not necessarily counting Tuesday, Wednesday, but the long weekend coming up definitely will. So, all right. Well, that's gonna do it for this one. Thank you all again. We'll see you hopefully tomorrow, and until then, as always, take care, stay safe, and we'll see ya.